Okay, let's see. You can sync. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we have the passenger briefing.
Yes.
So no smoking. We have the air vents up here that are controlled. We have a fire extinguisher down below.
Let's go in order. Watch. Boom, boom. Doors. Nice little circle.
All right. We have the doors that are opened and closed with this big lever to latch them. Push the lever all the way down. If there's any traffic nearby, please notify me. Seatbelts during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Any questions, please speak up. I'm going to put my seatbelt on before I close the damn door. So on this side again.
You don't see me smile. So looking as soon as you do that.
I will in the video.
I'm like, see how long it's going to take him. He's going to say seatbelts pretty quick. And I'm like, ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Seatbelts.
Make sure your quarters are secure.
Oh yeah, I almost smashed it last time.
Yeah. All right. So the nice flow, like I said, I like to always make things flow, go a nice circular motion, right? Non-smoking flight. So it's gonna be a non-smoking flight. That includes a little pesky little vapes and all, whatever you can come up with. Next is gonna be up here, going up to your vents. Okay, to open, close your vents. To open them, turn it counterclockwise. To close them, you turn it clockwise. Doors must remain closed at all times. We do have 2 emergency exits as the doors. To open the door, you pull back on the latch and you push out on the door. To close the door, you close the door and push down on the latch, and then it'll also lock it as well. Now, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Seatbelts. Seatbelts must remain fastened after all durations of the flight, and seatbelts must be in the utmost right positions. We do have this nice little fire extinguisher in between us, so if we do need to use it, we can. And then, like you mentioned before, you both have eyes. We both have eyes, so we can keep our eyes outside, look for any traffic. If you spot some traffic, just verbally command and say, "Okay, I have eyes on that traffic." It doesn't look like any factor, and let me kind of have an idea where it's at. Also, the positive exchange of control of the controls, right? So, if I say my controls, you say my controls, and then vice versa. If I'm handing them back to you, like your controls, you say your controls.
Okay.
So that's the passenger briefing.
Any
questions? Let me know.
Okay. So now, should you be giving that passenger briefing because you're the one instructing?
Well, eventually,
I need to
you have
practice,
to go back
obviously.
and forth. Yeah, so do that nice little practice going back and forth, and now, so it's like, but eventually, yeah. So you're going to be the one constantly doing it because eventually you're the one that's going to get tested on it.
But for telling the instructor while I'm getting my test that if I give you the controls, say it's your controls, isn't it? Well, it's supposed to be my controls all the time.
Well, it depends if I put you, like if I see a unsafe situation, and then I'll go ahead and take
But that's
control.
you giving the briefing.
Yes. I know, okay, I know what you're saying.
All right,
student.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, seatbelts. Okay, we good? Fuel selector valve, both. Fuel shutoff valve pushed in.
Correct.
Flight control test, free and correct. So back. And then battery. Didn't like the way I did it?
Huh? All right, you just go straight back. I like to always say like the box method because it kind of covers. Go like this.
I thought I went. We'll have it on camera.
Yeah, no.
I turned and I pulled it back.
You got a question? Yeah. Close.
Okay.
I told you I'm gonna call you out on
Okay. Double check. Battery and alternator switch on. Okay. Lights on as required, so we need this strobe.
Oh no, just the beacon.
Oh, just a beacon. Yeah, that's right. Beacon. Circuit breakers. Check. Brakes on.
Yep. Nothing else using on my side. You said everything was on yours.
Test. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Now we're going to mixture idle, pull out. I mean, mixture idle, pull out.
Number one.
Okay. It's hot. Oh, start engine. Avionics master switch on. Okay, so I think I did it so I've got mixture idle, pull out. I tried to make it for the hot start. It started as a successful wait 10 minutes. So I changed that part there. So then I continued on with the others.
Have your brakes set? Yeah, the helicopter's starting up, so make sure those brakes are on.
Yeah, they're on. Okay. So this is not a hard start, right?
Let's see here. It is right in the green. So
So it's still a hot start?
yeah, we can still perform a hot start. But it's
Okay.
still within the green arc.
So, all right. So the mixture. So, all right. So I missed that first part. Oh, here it is. Throttle forward. Pushing. Mixture idle. All right. My bad. Throttle forward. Mixture idle. So now it's a hot start. So we're going to do it halfway.
No, so it's still gonna be pulled
All the
out.
way back?
Yeah, all the way back.
Okay.
It's gonna be all the way in.
All the way
Before
in?
you even start doing anything, when you grab your keys, what are you supposed to do? Look around,
Clear
making
prop?
sure there's no one else around us, no one else behind us, no one else in front of us. I'll say it a little louder than that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want people to hear it.
We were
And
talking.
go ahead and close your windows too.
Okay.
That's after you say it.
Okay. Clear prop.
There we go. Window close.
Window closed.
Alright, brake set.
Brake set.
Got it. Yeah, we said we should get all the way up there. I was like, still lean down. It's joking, I can't breathe.
Model 1000. Okay, you got it. Oil pressure check. Oil pressure check. Throttle 1200. Mixture lean.
Door kind of behind, rise, double arm, lower, and there's a drop.
1, 2, 3. Lean. Throttle 1000. Okay, mixture clear. Pressure check. Okay. Next. Alright, starting to cold. After start. ATIS. Avionics on. Headset on.
What, 979 cookie to ground, runway 3 at Alpha 7, taxi by ramp 3, Alpha 7. Test, runway 3 at Alpha 7, taxi by ramp 3, Alpha 7. Right 408, continue taxi. Just the way taking taxi by 408, hello, Washington's coming through over it. Hello. Made a little I'm talking ground for paddle work if we can build a readable thing in. Alright, so after the latest, so we're going to pick up runway 3, taxi by ramp 1 off Alpha 10, hold short of ramp 3. Not just power, smack touch 3. So, we have comp 1, comp 2. So we have about it, like I say, 1, 2, 8, 9. You can apply, but can't get lost. So it definitely just has to push in, but thing. Running 43, get to ground, hold short of Alpha. Hold short of Alpha, buddy. So we V5 ready, so it's actually using V5. Hold this tab out, so then she's pulling in, pulling out. Go to V5. Time to figure out if we're moving. Right? Okay, that's what happened. Nice little buddy. Yeah. Same thing with this one, so everything is on, push it out. Pull it out. Right. 925. we are monitoring ground as well at the same time to kind of hear what's going on, right? Get that situation awareness going. So we have that 121. We have that 121.7. Yeah. Alright. And we have our tower, which is 120.1. So with this communication, switch over from comp 1. Switch over from comp 1, comp 2. There we use the dial here. So here's comp 1, 3, comp 2. Okay. So go ahead and use 1, comp 2. But that's comp 2. This is comp 2. So we want to stay this. So it's kind of, oh, so that's what we want. Yeah, we want on comp 2. So switch it over. Okay. What the middle? Exactly. Find the respect. Yeah. Which one? This is for the GPS. Oh, okay. Go ahead and switch it. Smaller knob. Lower. 296. Okay. Push enter. Enter. There you go. And one more time. Good. Okay. So this is what GPS, what is it? Let's see here. Clean 94 TSO. Okay. Yes. So I do go for direct. Push that. Direct. Yep. Keep my arm. Go to YouTube. That's our actual like hop over here. Okay. Now we know what distances. Now we have the GPS set. Still monitoring ground right now. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. Good. Feedbacks upright. Good. Yep. Flight instruments. Okay, so we've got 6 knot. So we've got this is north over level, right? Did the altimeter. This is going. That's going. This we're not using. Oh, we're going to set that to. Okay. Do we need to play with this at all? No. So this one, this one is range is high. So that's completely different. Okay. So this one is actually working on this one. Okay. All right. So here's the indicators indicating 0. Energy is energy indicators level. Okay. Wings level. There's no little fragments. Okay. We have an altimeter. Altimeter is that we can 75 km an altitude. The PSI is going to be back there. Try at 0. So you know what be. HSI we're matching up with this one, so making sure that it lines up with the magnetic compass. Okay. Indicator, as we turn to the left, the wings are going to the left, as we turn to the right, to the right, to the right. The ball will swing completely in the opposite direction. You would notice that on the surface. Yes. Okay. Flight instruments set. Oil temperature. Yep, good. Mixture rich. Good. I don't know. But rich. No. Okay. Throttle full. Set. Throttle full. Alright, now we do the mixture set. So the fuel flow. 50 knots. Okay, the green. Okay, the green. And we'll leave it like that. And then pull back. Now pull your throttle back to 1800. Okay, I gotta change that to fuel mode. Okay, 1800. Now we're max test. So, pull that and set that low. And we got 750. Okay, back to 1000. Okay, throttle friction on, and that's always fine. And now, got the ATIS update. It's from Bravo. Now we're going to, one go back to your ground. Okay, so now we're good to ground. We got Lux. Yes. Good to ground. Skyhawk 2718. Lux Park. Southbound departure with information. Bravo. Good to ground. Skyhawk 2718. At Lux. Outbound departure. At Lux. Thanks, Bravo. Got 2178, good to ground, runway 3 at Alpha 7, taxi by ramp 3, Alpha 7. 2178, runway 3, ramp 3, Alpha 7. Alright, Alpha 7. So, circle on my little map, and so we go over here. Jeffrey texted this, he said, ramp 3, so ramp 3, all the way up to Alpha 7. Alright, my goodness, we're so quick. Yes, sticks. Yes, I'm going to see very useful. Alright. Controls, check off, brake, reflect, go, set the brakes, good. Headset turned on. Okay, testing. Alright. Fine controls. Controls, thank you. Good. Clear street. Good. Yeah. Alright, your controls. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Little left, right, straight. I'm going to the left, perfect. Right, straight off there. Heading all the way down to Alpha 7. Alright, so now we see the flag off in the distance. It's going straight down the pipeline, so everything's just going nice and neutral during launch, right? Yep. Media ground, Cessna 955 under Victor, in front of the airport hangar, requesting a southeast departure with information, Bravo. Cessna 955 under Victor, good to ground, runway 3 at Alpha 7, taxi by ramp 3, Alpha 7. Good, Alpha 4. Alpha 7 for runway 3 for 955 under Victor. 4, 5. Yep. On all the consent. Good now, 3494, and I'm on a staging area with information, Bravo, requesting
Fly now to the side, so it's not that on that way.
494, good to ground, runway 3, taxi by ramp 1, Alpha 10, hold short of ramp 3.
Then there's 6, there's 1 more. Turn around, not all the way, so you can see.
Runway 3, your ramp 1, Alpha 10, hold
and go ahead and go on to your landing lights. And we need the strobe. Yes. Okay. Landing and strobe. Landing and strobe lights on. Nav lights as required. Transponder. No sparking. No sparking. 120. After takeoff, climb. Okay, so now we are up to the tower. Yep, so good your tower. Skyhawk 21718 is holding short runway. Runway 3. There you go. Your dead says 3 or 03? Runway 3 and Alpha 7. At Alpha 7. Ready for departure. Ready for departure. Good dirt tower. Skyhawk 21718 at runway 3 Alpha 7. Ready for departure.
Skyhawk 21718, Goodyear Tower, hold short running 3.
21718, hold short 103. Yeah, we'll work on this. We need some like low groundwork going back and forth. This is something that just takes a little bit of time. Just keep your tower running 447, Hawk 6 arrival with Bravo, full stop.
Running 447, Goodyear Tower, make a left tower, running 3, report downwind.
Traffic runway 3 reports downwind, running 447. Yeah, 1.2.
21718, Goodyear Tower, left downwind departures approved, runway 3 at Alpha 7 intersection, departure, clear for takeoff, watch for traffic inbound from the west.
Alright, Nico, clear for take up for runway 3, and then we'll bring that left downwind departure. 21718.
2856, make right
Just
clear.
Hey, clear final. Left, and then try and go towards the runway a little more so you can get on that center line a little faster too. Okay. And we just line ourselves up, and then
Running 854, U-turn base, runway 3, clear for touch and go.
more power? Low less power, so now getting across.
Downwind ahead of you, you do see them correct?
Alright, line with that center line.
491, number
It's
2,
runway
runway
3,
3,
go
clear
ahead
for
and apply that power. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Going in, maintain that center line. Little bit of forward pressure. Airspeed is up high, and we'll be rotating at 55. 50. 55, rotate. Rotate. Oh, this is the one that got the heavy. Oh no, this is the heavy control. Go ahead and tap those brakes with something to digital. Tap brakes. Awesome. Feet off brakes. Okay. Get maximum climb. Really nice little climb there. 5 gauge is good. 5 feet.
9559, Victor, Goodyear Tower, hold short running 3.
Alrighty, once you answer that down, go ahead and start your checklist for your climb checklist. And we'll be climbing up to initially 3,000 feet. Okay. So, once you're clear of the runway and above 700 feet, we can go ahead and make our left turn. Okay. And are we above 700 feet? No, we're not. Oh, no, we're not. Further that way, but we'll mention that we're above that. Okay. Close. Got too excited. Yeah. No, I was missing something. No. Seems like slight little check and making sure. Alright, you can go ahead and start it. Alright. Anything above that, you can go ahead and turn back. So the reason for that is that, we went through that safety briefing, right? So now we're above it. So we're already starting that turn. Continue down, right? Okay, now we're getting all that place in here. Roll. Turn trim.
Yeah, turn go to the golf course.
Looking back at the runway, make sure all lined up so with it. Heading towards that sky line. Turn.
2854, extend your open to the freeway, then right traffic.
About 45, turn downward, so go ahead and turn downward.
As soon as you can, continue your right, continue your climb towards 2500, traffic is a serious inbound from the west.
I won't do that 500, we're up to 3,000, 2020. Alright, so let's get that climb going a little more, so keep that hand load out a little bit. All we have to do now is just keep that climb going, traffic's got 21018 at about 4,000. We're going to be about 390 miles from the north Palisades to the east, practicing some slow traffic. Alrighty, so first things first, let's go ahead and do our clearing turn. Right, so go ahead and give me a nice little 90-degree turn going to this direction over here. Coordination, altitude, climbing, back down. And let's just focus on the gauge while we're looking outside. All the way down, making sure there's no traffic below us, no traffic above us, and then take a glance to make sure we're not climbing doing that. And for 90, so let's go ahead and turn back. And give us another good 90 degrees going the other direction. Also looking all the way down, making sure nothing's below us, no one in front of us, no one above us, and all the way across. Always making sure that there's no traffic when we're doing these tours. Alrighty. Perfect. Now go ahead and lower yourself out. So at approximately about 4,000, you can go ahead and bug your direction right now. So if we take this little cursor, we can bug approximately right where we want to be heading towards. We get a nice little visual cue out front over here. So we're going to say, I see this, like one of the mountains, you can pick one of the grooves or anything like you use that to road into the two dits. Sounds good. Alright, so once you're nicely established, it's going to do some slow flight down to 60. So as we get close to that 60 mark, about 65, that's when we'll start adding that power, so we stop at 60. Okay? So we pull the power back, hold it at the altitude, don't lose any altitude, below 110, flaps 10. Yeah, you could do about 1500 so you don't drop it so fast. Okay. And keep your heading going, below 85, flaps 20, and you already can make it, and then go ahead and press the flaps, add some power. Is that all the flaps are in? Okay. And then just maintain this heading right here. And 60. So remember, for this one, the controls are different. Pitch for airspeed, throttle for altitude, right? Okay. Pitch for airspeed. Go ahead down a little bit, and we are in the road descent. Altitude, so I gotta do both. Yep, point down and more gas. Exactly. And if you need to, you can trim it, make it feel good. Gotta give it gas until I'm not thinking. Remember, like we did last time, so if you add a little more gas to it, you can actually get that climb go back up to 4,000. So let's go ahead and do that. Give me full power. Keep that nose pointed right where it's at. Alright, and keep it on that directional control, looking good. Doing a nice little climb. And does that ball look pretty coordinated to you right now? No, it does not. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, now since you did that, let's be Alright, so now we're gonna pull back. We're going too fast. We have altitude. Yep. So I'm going to pull the power back. Alright, keep it on 21. So we're going to want it. Unless we pull it less than that. Get back on your mountain that you're looking at. Or the little field that you can. And we'll try to take the further a little further away. Okay, so we're still going a little fast. Want me to pull it back or not? I'm loving your hair, whatever you're doing, so just keep on manipulating it. Doing what you're doing. Okay? Make sure you're nice and coordinated as well, and just keep your head outside and see that visual, outlook visually as well. Right? Alright, so we're flying at 60 knots, losing altitude. So if we're losing altitude, you want to pull back that? You also want to keep the speed down too. Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. I'm like, wait, hold on. Okay, give it a little more power, because I'm losing altitude. So should I give it power to gas it to get it back up? Or, of course, that's what you want to maintain it. So you want to maintain that 4,000 and maintain that airspeed. Airspeed. So if I want to pitch up just a little bit. Pitch up, your speed will go down. Okay, so kill those two birds again. And as you apply that power in, you need a little bit of that right rudder. Yep, okay. Oops. Pull it back. Alright, come to your altitude. Go ahead and pull that power back to about a little over 21. Between like 21 and 22. Just a little above that. Alright, there we go. And get back on that heading. That one mountain over here. So we did bug it down there, so there we go. make sure you're like nice and control, nice like just nice and coordinated at this point. Just make sure that everything looks good to you, make sure everything feels good, and then once you
little slow, 60, okay, almost 4,000 at 60.
yep. And how's your coordination looking?
Looking pretty good.
All right, see, not too bad, right? Yeah. All right, now we're going to go ahead and practice the kind of like the recovery procedures at this, because last time you don't want to step on the flaps, right?
Okay.
So once you recover, you'll go ahead and add that full power. Go recover, so add full power. Oh, yeah, right now. Add full power. Keep that nose down. Okay.
Nose down.
As soon as you add that power, go ahead and put flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
All right. Now, we want to pitch your, build up some airspeed. Pitch your nose up. We want to see a positive rate climb on the vertical speed indicator.
Okay.
Anything above around that 70 mark, go ahead and take, as long as that positive climb above 70, go ahead and take the next degrees, take it to 10 degrees. All right. You'll maintain that positive rate climb above VY. Once you get above VY at 74, go ahead and take flap 0. Okay. So do I want to? So if you need to, how much do I want to? So yeah. So right now you just want a positive rate climb at this point. And above 74, so like right there.
Okay. 74.
Now we can do a certain climb. So let's go ahead and climb to about. We can just level off here and just build up our airspeed. Build up the airspeed back up to about 95 again, and then start pulling that power back.
Okay.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me a 180 turn going about westbound.
Okay.
And to the left is perfect.
Coordinate. Yep. Maintain the altitude.
And pull that power back just a little bit. 2,200.
1,200.
Right check back down. 271 unit is at 4,300. About 200 miles to the east of Evergreen Road. Practicing emergency engine world. Look out below wind cloud.
Right now due west.
Yep, due west at this point. Alright, keep our eyes on this traffic that's right behind us.
Okay.
Pull that power back.
Area of Harney.
2,200, okay.
2 miles to the southeast of the Arc Power Plant. Heading back to Goodyear via the Lugok 6 northwest jurisdiction.
Once you get going next to trend and everything else like that, we can start going kind of do the emergency procedure really quick. Alright, so I'm gonna pull that to my tab page
And 2,200 gives us about 92.
alright. So remember I said A, B, C, D, right? So we're going to shoot for airspeed of 68 right now. So we'll talk you through it quick. So 68, we'll look down, find a nice little field. I love these fields down here. These fields look amazingly long to land on. Okay. Then we'll go and do our checklist. So we'll run through our checklist, and then if nothing happens, then we declare emergency. Okay.
Okay, do you run through, so we're looking down the, we're going perpendicular or parallel to the roads, but perpendicular to the irrigation.
Right.
Now, if you land it perpendicular to the irrigation, you're going to be getting like speed bumps, and you're going to.
Right, so that's why you want to go parallel with it. So you want to go with the, kind of with the green of like the fields at this point.
Or do you go for the road?
Whichever one you choose. Just have to make sure there's no power lines around those roads or any, like before the green fields or anything like that. That's why the fields back here, it's all nice and flat. They're a little bit bigger.
Okay, well, I see big ditches next to each road. Whoops.
So that's a good idea. It's good to observe, so you pick a point, and then you finish that kind of, you go with it and make sure it's 100% safe, and then you continue to land. We're not going to land, but we're going to get a little lower. Okay? Alrighty, so at that point, my controls. Your controls. Engine failure. Go ahead. What do you have to do? Aim. What's your aim?
A is get 70,
68. more and keep that altitude.
Alright, gotcha.
So just like we're doing slow flight, right there, you go pitch it for 68, and then you go trim it. Okay, so it feels good.
68 right away.
Alright.
Give us our best glide speed. Then I want to trim at 68. So trimming.
And you might want to start doing slight baby turns back to the east over there.
See where I want to go.
Yeah. Alright, so now you're trimmed out. Right, looking for a place to land.
Okay. I head over for those fields. So I have 68. I've got an area where I want to go to. Then I follow my checklist.
Yes. Or just slow puppy.
Okay, so my emergency checklist is
currently 3 miles southwest Arlington at
emergency checklist.
level.
Okay, keep my 68. Flying the plane.
Keep an eye on that spot where you want to land.
Throttle. Engine. Throttle full mixture. Cranking. Continue. Fuel shut off. Off.
That's your fire.
Oh, that's fire. Alright.
Airspeed 68.
Okay, 68.
Don't try to set this engine. Acting like we want to start.
Engine switch. Ignition switch both. Is fuel selector. Both. Now am I supposed to touch and hold the thing in?
Oh yeah. And maintain that 68 all at the same time. Okay. You found that landing spot though, right?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Well, it's gonna be down there now.
Oh, okay. So you changed it up. All right.
Well, let's see if we can improvise.
Yeah, we have to see if we can make it then, right? All right. We have 1,500 feet to go. So we'll drop about 500 feet per minute. So something you can take into consideration.
500. Alright, keep on going. Ignition fuel switch. Mixture rich. Auxiliary fuel pump on.
All right. Over to
Where is that? Fuel pump over there. Okay, on.
There you go.
Maintain a flight.
Oh, again. So okay, we need to declare that emergency. Okay.
Got it started.
Go. Oh yeah. Wait. All right. Let me go ahead and my control. Then you clear it out.
Okay. Your controls.
Back to idle. Just clean out the engine. Oh. Need a little bit actually to go. Your controls 68.
68.
You have 1,000 feet to go. All right. Next portion. Seat backs.
Seatbacks upright. Seatbelt secure.
Yep.
About flaps 70. Airspeed flaps down 65.
So wait. You don't know if you want to do it here, right? If you're going to make the landing. So which field are we looking at now?
Well,
I need you to pick one right now. These guys in there because you're not leaning towards. Commit to it.
okay, I'm going over there.
Way over there.
Yep.
All right. Straight ahead.
Out to the left a little bit. Past the river.
That's the river. Okay. That green field right there.
Yep.
All right. Continue with the checklist.
Okay, so mixture, idle cut off, ignition switch off. Wing flaps is required. Battery alternator switch off. Doors unlatched.
All right. Do you think you can
Doors
make that field?
unlatched. Okay, so you give some flaps.
No flaps. No flaps. You're good.
No flaps?
Nope. You're good. All right. Go around. Full power.
Full power.
Down to 2,000 for me.
Right rudder.
Go to the right, please. To the left, please.
Okay. Left.
And 5. All right. All right. Go straight.
Go straight.
Yep.
Right rudder.
And you see, a lot of stuff just happens so much at once, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, this.
Well, it's first time. I didn't even read the damn checklist before.
Hey, I guess it was a
I was on the wrong
right here.
checklist.
Okay, well, that is gonna have it. 218 is about 1 nautical mile from the green fields to the east. You will be practicing ground weapons maneuvers during rebellion traffic. Alright, go ahead and head towards the mountains for now. Go. Go more to the east. 2,000. We're climbing. You're climbing. What are you doing?
Oh, you want to stay at 2,000?
I want to say 2,000.
I'm not climbing. Well, you love climbing, man. Everywhere where I could. Well, we did get over to there. I thought we were boarding, doing something else.
No, it's in
Okay.
Everest. Alright. head eastbound for the Luke 6 arrival into Goodyear. Okay, traffic. Alrighty. Doesn't want to go down. Let's see our ground speed right now. We're tracking it. 93. Going too fast. You're like hauling down. Yeah. Yeah, the ground is coming up fast too. Hey, we're at 2,000. Alright. Thank you. Okay. Now we're at 2,000. Alright. Going the right way. Is that where we want to go? Yep. Loading. Give me a nice little 360. We want to see which way these winds are coming from, okay? So if we keep it at 2,000, nice. Keep it the same bank. So like, if you do like a 10-degree bank, then keep it at that 10-degree bank. Don't lose any altitude. And don't mess with the power. So you have to probably add a little more power to maintain it. 2,200 like always. Alright, 2,200. Alright, so we're looking at around 80. Should be a little faster than that. We're around 90-ish right now. So 90. And then we're looking at our ground speed right here, 87. So about the same. 87. Right, 87 on that one. 86. 85. So we're checking it from this number right here and comparing it. So now we're trying to see which way the wind's coming from. The baby ones right now, so we probably won't see too much of a difference. But this is one way to actually check to see if you have it. Another way is you look around, and if you're doing any type of plowing on those fields, the wind is carrying that dust, then you know which way the winds are coming from. Right? The last way that we can do is just go ahead and go
0.39 nautical miles south-southwest, approaching
just to get this, right? That's the closest reporting airport that we have. Okay? Okay. But since we don't have that, like I say, we already have that, but the winds are like at 3 knots, so it's not going to play a huge factor. But you want to be entering this maneuver with those winds pushing you, so it's like you're going on like a downward position, okay? Okay. That's the speed that we can go, which is actually probably around this direction right here, coming up with. So, see this nice little road line here, or the second line? Yeah, you want me to S it? Who got start S-ing this thing? Okay. Alright, so wing level. That's the crap out of it. You said 2, so I'm watching it. Okay. This thing goes all the way down to freaking California. So we can do this all day long. I know those things are cool. So nice banks on this one. They don't have to be too excessive. We don't have too much wind.
right there, we're only 850, 2,500, 4 miles north of Buckeye.
Just kind of keep that reference point. Looking for traffic. Looking at your blinks. Looking for traffic. Now how big do I want the S3? They could be a little bit tighter if the winds are really tight. It could be a little bit bigger, or it could be a little. It really depends on how your perspective is and how fast you're going. Other variables, right? Okay. So, and then come up to your line, and just no more than excess of 30 degrees. Wings level, perfect. And then now let's continue to there. Alright, so now I have to anticipate whether I need to turn slower or faster in the beginning. Yes. So normally that's just my guess. If you know like really gusty winds right here, so coming out of it and coming extra hard, no, we scalloping so you know. And once you come back up, you're coming up facing that downwind when it starts pushing you, that's when you want to put a little more of that bank, that more degrees of bank in. Okay. But right now, like I said, it's like going like a 3 knot, like 3 knots of wind. So it's like it'll be almost the same when you're actually doing it. So like the bank is going to be relatively the same. I mean, you can even do like a baby shallow bank, because like right now, if you hold it right here, yeah, you might make it. So don't do it too much, or else you're going to come out too soon. Okay? So you just almost hold it, just let it get that feel, get that stomach feeling. They say, oh my god, it's right there. It's almost right there. It's almost right there. Just hold it right there. Keep on looking outside. Keep on looking outside. And wings level. See, look at that. Wings level. Almost like, almost perfect. Like it's like, I'll give you 99%. Alright, now this one has to be perfect, because that's what I said. Don't lose that altitude though. Keep focusing on outside, looking at reference points of the magnetic compass, how the calling looks, looking at your point, making sure everything looks good, just constantly looking around, like always, right? Yep. Believe it, there's a moment of silence when I actually go as quiet. See how perfect I get it?
road going. What we gotta do is to section out these agricultural acres and then do it perfectly. I gotta give a little more power, 'cause, you know. On my altitude. Okay. Get up there. Level. Not quite, almost there. That was like pure 90%. Oh, went down. Where you going? Where you going straight? I don't want you to stop. Where you going? Where you going? Keep on doing it. You're going to mess this one up. You're going to be like a 80 on it. I was anticipating it.
Transitioning from Bishop back to the gap. Rainbow Valley.
So it's the goal to keep a consistent bank around and then end up at the
Departure 17, viewpoint -7. Altimeter setting 2993. Runway 3 and use, expect visual approach. As there's more information for Arizona Global and flight service frequencies. Notice air missions, 177-foot crane, 0.39 nautical miles south-southwest, approach in runway 3. Advise initial contact, give information Charlie.
Where you going? I can't seem to write and fly at the same time. Practice that one. Oh yeah. That's about like all the chair for my wing at home too. It's like, okay. Used to gotta get the chicken scratch down. Remember about traffic snack 21718 is about 1 nautical mile to the southeast. Practicing some to the point. Remember about traffic. Alright, so once you beam this point, okay, I want you to drop that wingtip down and put it on that in the center. Alright, drop it down. Just hold it right there. Yep. And if you're going too far away from it, increase the pitch, decrease the bank. Now go in front of you. Increase that bank a little bit. Keep looking outside. Alright, and then once you back to the beam with it, go ahead and drop it back down on it. And just follow it. So you might have to change, just constantly changing the bank a little bit. Just so you can just like play with the wind and get just right. Just go on to the point. Okay. Look at you making your own crop circle. That's right. Step on the ball. Oh, get that coordination going. Right up that point. Just keep it right where it's at. Don't start corkscrewing. I'm just gonna make that pattern nice and tight. We can just a little bit tighter, but actually it's not too bad. And we'll just keep on watching it. Okay. Lost a little bit of altitude. Yeah. Get back. And there it goes. Alright. Alright, now even though we're not entering this next one into the right position, I want you to break this turn and go and do one to the left off this crop circle, okay? So break it and go straight. So even though we're not entering this maneuver in the right direction, I want you to at least get that practice of going from like left to the, doing right turn and then go to the left turn. Get back to altitude. I lost them for some reason. And add just a little bit of power. Might help a little bit. And then once you're in that point, you're going to do the same exact thing all over again. Okay? Watch that point. And you want about 99% you focus outside. Yes, and just glancing and see making sure everything goes right.
About 2 miles south of Gap 4500, heading towards Greenfield, or Thursday, bro.
What? I forgot. You focus mainly outside, okay? Like, I am. I'm getting my horizon. I'm not looking at the gauges. It's okay. It's all recorded. Put a little sticky note on that window and I'll go right around it.
Make sure just 6501 is about a mile south, east of Windmill Flush. 4500 heading towards the south out of the Greenfield for Laser 7.
About traffic sky 21718 is about 2 nautical miles to the south side to the east. Like you see, turn down a point. Remember traffic. What are you doing? once you get past this little traffic here. There's like traffic that's like dead in front of us. So it's like about
53 hours, keep down to 4,500. Adopt the Eagle no pilot for commercial maneuvers, right there.
We are at 2,000, coming up to 3,000. Heading back into the gap. It's going to be last call. Traffic. See ya. See ya. What do you say? See ya. Yeah. No, let's just wait. We're not that far. Thanks, bye. Speaking up, let's try not to climb. Oh, yeah. Go watch this. Yeah, it's a little smoggy, so it's a little harder to see all that traffic today. Yeah, I don't see them. And they should be pretty much right there. So that's one, and then there should be one that's a little bit lower than him. I see one. Yeah, okay. Alright, go ahead and switch your climb to 3,000. Okay. Then 3,000, and we'll switch over to full power. Alright, say PY. Alrighty. And then you'll go make your next call. So, next call is going to be, Richard Towers, Skyhawk 21018 is heading to the gap. Request full stop with information Charlie. How far away from the gap? We're heading towards the gap, so yeah. You can say that we're 8 nautical miles away. Just like you can say a few other things, but we're going through the gap, so he's going to know where we're going, heading to pretty much. So we're pretty much going up to the gap right now, so that's what I'm like. Okay, so you want to do it now? Yep. Goodyear Tower, Skyhawk 21718, coming to the gap, requesting landing for full stop. With information Charlie for 21718.
Rail traffic on A3, report downwind.
Alrighty, red traffic for runway 3, report downwind, 21718. Okay, 3. Red traffic for runway 3, so we gotta get over there. Right? So red traffic is going around, so.
Flight 193, runway 3, clear ditching.
So what we're going to do is we're going to extend outward and then we're going to circle back in. He says you make right downward for runner 3. Right? Okay, gotcha. Turn it to the right. I know it's a little backwards.
97 nurse. 93 echo, ground point 7.
Alright, we can. Yeah, let's go ahead and start a little baby descent right now. So,
93 echo, continue
full
to
back by 1800. And let's go ahead and start our before landing take list. The checklist. Okay. If I can fly and check it time.
2502, follow us here.
Instruments and limits.
11 o'clock, a little bit lower there on base.
Green, green, green. Throttle set. Mixture set. So do we want to play with the mixture or we go full pencil or do we get a little bit closer?
295 Juliet Delta, get your tower, swing, 295 Juliet Delta, report.
Alright, I go full landing. Report. So pretty much a little bit more north now, kind of like towards the stadium right now.
You said you had him inside into your left, turning final.
Go towards the stadium? Towards the stadium, yes.
Number 2, runway 3, clear ditching.
Number 2, runway 3, clear touch and go, 9502. Runway 43, ready at runway 3.
Runway 843, get your tower, hold short, runway 3.
Oh, runway 3, runway 843.
Okay, do we do the before landing checklist now? Yes. Okay, seatbelts, seatbacks, seatbelts, progress. Fuel selector both. Mixture rich. Okay, so now, do we leave the mixture the way it is? You can go ahead and make it original. Okay. Then mixture rich. Okay. And autopilot off. Yes. And landing lights. Land on. Perfect. Okay. Alright, now we're just going to continue descending down to 2000. All instruments look good.
to left down departure. Runway 3, clear to go.
Seven for left down departure, runway 3, clear to go,
Alright, so right where that tower is, we're going to start to turn. Look for the tower right there. And it's nice, subtle, gentle. Thank you. Go make yourself lined
Delta
up.
21718, for future reference, remain outside the Delta, go up to the northeast, then turn left, right, southwestbound to enter on a 45.
Affirmative, I was next time with me outside of Delta and follows instructions, 2118.
That's 21718. You might as well just turn left, make a left 180 back for the towards the runway.
Alright, you're making that left 180 back towards the runway, 2118. Don't handle us. Sorry about me. So hard.
That's 21718. I'll give you your sequence here momentarily.
Sounds great. You give my frequency, momentary, 2118.
Just continue on the downwind for right traffic on A3.
We'll continue on the down right, right there, 2118. Were we too close? No, so the, like I answered I did this maneuver with the instructor before, and that's how we answered it before, so it's a little bit different than what you wanted, so now we win. Yeah. 2,000 feet, 2,200, everything's in the green.
2493, extend your downwind. You're going to follow a sling that's on a 2-mile funnel.
Extending downwind, looking for the fleeing 2493.
2493, and well, just extend your downwind. I'll call your sequence here momentarily.
You'll call my sequence, 2493.
November 5, Juliet Delta, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, clear left, flank 5, Juliet Delta.
Cessna 21718, you follow a Cessna that's, you're number 3, you're going to follow a Cessna heading to your right there. They're approaching a 3.5-mile funnel.
Alrighty, what number 3 we're looking for that test now, 21718.
Running 493, you're going to be number 4, you're going to follow a Cessna at 10 o'clock, about 2.5 miles down on the west-southwest side of the ocean.
Please.
Number 4, looking for traffic, 2493.
Running 502, you're number 5, follow a Sirius, 1 o'clock and about a mile and a half down ahead of you.
Number 5, looking for traffic, 3502.
Alright, go ahead and level climb to 2,500 a little bit. Climb to 2,500.
Echo, runway 3, clear, you're number 2, runway 3, clear touch and go. After your touch and go, left downwind departure approved.
Touch and go, runway 3, after touch and go left, downwind departure approved. Cessna 550.
Let's just keep on going straight though. I'm not going to that way. 230. Alrighty. I have a traffic insight. Alright, traffic insight 21718. Alright, go ahead and.
Cessna 21718, roger. Turn base, follow up Cessna, runway 3, clear to land.
Alright, we follow that Cessna, runway, number 3, clear to land, for runway 3, 21718. Alright. Back to 1800, turn on the base. Alright, put that notice down so we're not climbing anymore.
Running 493, and did you get that Cessna? It's the second Cessna. They're on base leg south of the golf course, Manacon.
Alright.
Second flight, running 493.
Running 493, follow that Cessna. You're number 3.
Number 3, running 493.
Go ahead and put the 112, box 2.
So, flying 5, Juliet Delta, turn right here, down to 6, going to ground point.
Flight up to 6 and over the ground, 1.75, Juliet Delta.
This box 2. Oh yeah.
Running 493, turn
Not
right.
yet.
Running base, running 493.
Running 502, follow the Sirius, 1 o'clock. Moving here, 12 o'clock, they're going to start their base turn.
Traffic in sight will follow, running 502.
Thank you.
Alright, so a little bit high, we'll just keep on going with the power setting. Okay, as soon as we get level, we're good. Just like, a little That knows where we want it. One red, two red. Look at power back in. Alright, keep that nose where it needs it. We're low. Push your nose down. Alright, power title again. And we're grade. And we're just gonna coast it here. Back pressure, more back pressure. Hold it right there. Hold it. Alright, so you're biting me with the rudders right now. I was trying to help you out. Oh. Okay. Alright, flaps up. Flaps up. And just start in there braking. Pull back on it. Brakes. Are we trying to get off here? Yeah. Okay.
Feeder tower runway 450 is over the Helix crossing with Delta looking for a
Cessna 21718, kind of ground point check.
Cut the ground out, 0.7. I apologize for earlier. What's my name?
No problem. Helix crossing, who's that?
Straight, should we get over here? Back to ground. Yep. Alright, and go ahead and do your checklist. Flaps up. Throttle 1200. Your brakes on. Mixture lean. No more. More, okay. Throttle 1000. Other way. Other left. Other left. Alright, and then 1000 lights. Taxi lights off. Taxi lights on. Taxi lights on. Go off. Go off. And go ahead and contact ground. Grid your ground. Back. Red 1718 is clear runway the Alpha 8. Request taxi park. Where are we? Alpha 8. Record thing.
Give your ground, Skyhawk 21718, runway 3, Alpha 8, requesting park.
Yeah, just say clear runway 3. Alpha, yeah.
Not so bad, every single time.
It's all good. You guys.
2178, get your ground taxi, ramp Alpha, ramp 3. 21718, Alpha, ramp 3.
No, you said Alpha to ramp 3, right? Alpha ramp 3. That's what he said.
Oh, ramp
Yeah. There's Alpha clear right. Clear straight.
right,
Alpha
clear
left.
straight.
Alright, good to know. Yeah, because like we have done it with another instructor when they're like doing a pattern where we just came in and then made it like parallel to the runway and then came back up and around and circled back in over the those buildings over there. But like what he wants to see now is that we stay outside that delta and then come back in at that 45 and enter in that way, that downwind.
Okay.
So
Exactly what I was asking about, was that we needed to go farther and
yeah.
back in at 45?
Oh yeah, exactly. So coming out the corner and like but yeah, I'm like I've done that I don't know how many times and like alright cool, just come back in, take like what he's saying, coming into the backfield and report it, you know.
Probably because there's a bunch of traffic.
We're trying to
Kill
sequence
some
more time.
time.
Trying to sequence a little traffic in between me.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, every day is a learning moment for you, for me. No one makes us a better pilot. That's it. So that's what I love aviation.
250, get your ground, turn
Constantly
left, runway
learning.
2 on tax for Alpha, Alpha 1.
Alright, all clear left, clear straight, clear left, clear straight. Alright, we have a nice little true red crosswind of like donuts. So what do I have to do? Dive away into the in the wrong your elevator's going neutral all the way to the right.
which one you told us was ramp 3? Yeah, ramp 3, yes. Okay. And if you're confused, what do you have to do?
44 on the left, bridging out information, Charlie, request technical backup departure.
Come get the ground. Say again.
Ronnie, 44,
Down a little bit.
information, Charlie,
Straight, right.
Runway 44, get the ground. Runway 21, taxi via ramp 1 Alpha 1.
2 1 ramp,
You're aware.
Right 502, hold short of Alpha 1.
Hold short of Alpha 1, running 502.
Clear right, clear straight, clear left. Clear right, clear straight, clear left. Okay, so we need to go to parking. And so we have the checks on the very end that we can park the plane now. So we're nice straight in, don't have to push the plane back in. Okay. Alright, now run down a little bit here. Okay, so which one go to? So this one right there on the opposite side. So start doing a little turn, a little more turn. Pop lined up with that center. Right about there. Straight out. Perfect. Alright, there you go. Good job. Alright, next check item.